Hey, what's up, you guys? So it's been a little bit. So I am here at Cinemark to witness Backrooms. It just released yesterday, so I'm here for a first time showing. So let's see how the story goes. I'm pretty excited about it. And I'm honestly kind of curious how this film's gonna work. Like, a couple years ago, it was like a horror game, and now it's into a film. So I'm kind of curious how they're gonna put the pieces together for this. So I'm very interested to see how this all works out. And honestly, I'm just really happy. Like, this summer is gonna be amazing with all of these movies coming out. So we winning.
It's a ticking time bomb for your home.
All right, so I just walked out from the Backrooms film, and wow, I am still trying to process everything right now. It was very, of course, it's a very trippy thing. That's what it's supposed to be. With the storytelling wise, they definitely found a trick to make the story work. There was a couple of things that threw me off a little bit. It's like, huh. But honestly, this was enjoyable. I think I want to say I'd rate this 8 out of 10, just because of like the feeling I got from it, that fear. Like, it was interesting. I keep saying interesting, but it was so different. So I've never really seen a film like this before. Of course, it goes with the VHS camera style, like, so be prepared for that. It felt kind of like a classical found footage. Well, I feel like it is mixed with that. It's like a found footage film slash actual film, if that makes sense. So that's what I loved about the elements in here. But yes, big props to Kane Parsons. I hope I'm saying his name right. But he did awesome directing it. It was a different style. So now the main question is this movie worth it going into the movie theater? Absolutely. This one definitely did a lot of servicing for, of course, the video game fans and also horror fans, combined. So that's what I like about these new horror films and these new movies in general. Like, they're putting everybody together and they're just uniting movie theaters and movie fans. So I recommend it, guys. Now, in the opening of the film, there's a found footage tape of the back rooms, and it's crazy because this one person is inside the yellow suit. So I think that's a very popular thing with the yellow suits and the back rooms lore. But he was stuck in there, so he was literally trying to find a way to. He was calling his team, and he was lost. And it was kind of interesting because he had a whole setup in there, so it was like a Ghost Adventures like, and setup with all the, I don't know, he had all these wires, so he was trying to contact whoever he was from. But sadly, he passed, and with whatever this monster was. But that was the opening of the film, which honestly I loved it because it was revealing what we were jumping into, to be prepared what we're gonna be dealing with. So sorry, guys, I just ate Chipotle. I'm still trying to burp everything out, so bear with me here. So after that first part of the film, that's kind of what tied me into it. And then we jump into real time with, Clark's life as, a furniture store owner, where he's trying to promote his business, and it looks like it's going out of business based on, the sales he's doing. But he's just a guy that's trying to mentally, kind of get back together and just really trying to, be himself again. That's what this film was showing us. But unfortunately, later on in the film, he goes crazy, and I didn't expect that. So that was insane, because he finds the back rooms on, I think, the second level of his store. So he literally just puts his hand inside the wall, and bam, he just enters it. So I think that was their way of introducing us of how you even enter like this other place. So of course, he tells his therapist, like, look, I know you don't believe me, so I'm gonna try and prove it to you. And it's kind of interesting of how there's a therapist, and her name is Mary. So they're both kind of like trying to figure this thing out of some way. She's more trying to figure out, like, is he crazy, is he not? And E, on the other hand, is on a whole different level, where he's trying to like solve what these back rooms are. So this is where it worked for me. This is where it's like, okay, I like it. You know, it didn't feel, how do I describe it? I guess with him dealing with the mental issues, it didn't feel random to me because it was such a real life thing. I mean, it is a real life thing. So I think that's what I guess made the story more real life in some way. But that's kind of the thing with film is that whenever a director and the writers and whoever's involved with it, they figure out a way to make it real life in some way. Now that doesn't always have to be the case, but with this film, I felt like, yeah, without that, I feel like it would have not been what it was. But who do I know? I didn't direct it. But honestly, it was very interesting of how they started this out. And later on, we're seeing other rooms. And I think one scene that really got me was when he's in the Christmas tree room and there's these weird figures around him. The one sitting on the wheelchair with the little lamp, that one freaked me out. I'm still trying to understand, like, why they're there. I think everybody's trying to figure that out. You might know more than me, so if you do, leave a comment down below. I love to learn. So that was a really crazy scene. And again, I'm sorry if my review on this isn't that great. I'm still trying to figure out my footing with this thing, so bear with me. But I definitely want to try and check it out again to kind of see where how it is the second time of viewing this film. But again, the scenes, the chase scenes, the showing us the different settings of the area was spot on, like with the pool scene and with the fake neighborhood where the pirate is literally Clark, and I don't know, it's crazy. It doesn't make sense. It makes sense, but I'm still trying to figure it out. And there was a part where they were going down this little tunnel. So Clark gives one of his employees, there's Kat and Bobby. So Bobby likes to carry the VHS camera to help him film commercials for the furniture store. So that's kind of why they were involved, because he wanted to kind of see what is this place, let's film it. So he sent him down there with a blue rope tied around him. And whenever Bobby's in the second level, like, he sees all these old laundry clothes everywhere. And then that's where the monster appears. But we don't get a good glimpse of what the monster looks like. But unfortunately, yep, Bobby's gone. And the whole thing, like the whole rope literally pulls him into the tunnel, and it was just, yeah. And I think more towards the end of the story, there's going to be an opening of a door to another film. I would imagine so. I feel like they're actually trying to expand this into, I guess, even more than a trilogy. I feel like they're going to make more, but we'll see where it goes. But as of now, like I said towards the beginning, this one was definitely worth the watch in a movie theater. So please go to any movie theater. Honestly, like, that's just a way to view it, guys. Like, of course, watching movies at home is awesome, but I just love going to the theater. That's where you get the true experience. And I know I sound cliche saying that, but I've been there's just something there about it. So it just felt right. So I recommend it, guys. Definitely go see the Backrooms. I wish my review was a lot better, but I'm hoping down the line I'll get better with these things. But I just love talking about these things. So this is really fun. So again, 8 out of 10 for me. Mr. Kane, you are amazing. I'm so happy you got to direct your first film. And honestly, I can't wait to see, what you do in the future. And that's for everybody else as well. So, I think we're, like everybody's saying, like, I think horror films, they're thriving right now. And they're right. I just got back earlier, not earlier, a couple weeks ago, I went to go see Obsession. And I really want to make a review on that too. So I want to go watch it again as well. So guys, like, we're winning, y'all. It's an awesome time. The summer is going to be awesome with all these movies coming out. So I cannot wait. So thank you guys for listening. And I appreciate you guys staying through the whole video. my voice is probably like really annoying, but again, movies are awesome. So I'll see you guys on the next video, guys, and stay tuned. Double A out.